Isn't he one of those Driver 61 guys?
Hello.
And hello there. We are at Lime Rock this morning. This is an early morning race for me. 7:30 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. And again, we are in the Sim Lab Production Car Challenge at Lime Rock. We're in the 4th division. That's the Pontiac Solstices. There are 2 cars in our class. I am the number 5, and the second car is number 22 of Ricardo. There are 4 classes here. Want me to give the Mustang a gap for the start? Please no. Oh yeah, please no. So there's 1 Mustang and a bunch of Mazdas and a few
Let's go,
Jettas.
guys. Don't forget 25 minutes, okay? 25 minutes.
And a few Jettas also.
Cold tires are pretty rough in Mustangs, so yeah.
Yeah. Isn't he one of those Driver 61 guys?
Hello.
Ah, yes. Okay, see you at the green flag. Alright, here we are. Now I guess not. The 22 kind of took off. So I guess you don't have to be behind the leader. Alright, so try not to make any mistakes here. So we have a Driver 61 person in that 1 Mustang. So that's pretty cool. So we'll see how many laps it takes for him to catch us here.
Yeah, well done, everybody. That was really
Left side.
Get through that.
Alright,
Still there.
let's see what he does here.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Alright, so we passed Ricardo there. See if we can keep from making a mistake here. So far so good. And we'll come down here for our first full lap. Got the Mustangs, 1 Mustang up front, and then the Mazdas, and then the Jetta. Looks like we pulled a bit of a gap between me and Ricardo there. Now with the,
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
okay, he's over there. Alright. So these slower cars can really slow you up if you're not careful. Okay, so again we're at Lime Rock here in the Sim Lab Production Car Challenge. We're in the Solstice. This is my 9th race in this car. The only thing I've changed is the fuel. Put the fuel down to 3.2. The estimation is 27 laps. So when we were doing Charlotte, did the same thing, and a couple times that I was, or 1 or 2 times I was out front most of the time, my engine would sputter by the last lap. Okay, so we have to pay attention here. Got a Jetta behind us. Or those Mazdas already. Those might be Mazdas. So 2nd lap here, Mazdas are catching us already. And I didn't see what kind of gap was at the beginning. So the Mustang is yellow. Blue is a Mazda, I think. This is a Jetta behind us, I think. And yeah, so watch some tire video this morning. This is a Jetta. He'll pass us right here. Go ahead. There he comes.
Right side.
No problem there. I think he might. One of the Jettas
Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
started in the pits. Now, one of the things that you could be aware of is distance between you and the car behind you. If you're not that
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
okay, slow car ahead.
You got a slow car on the left.
It's on the left. Looks like a Mazda's off the track, and the Jetta's gonna go off the track. So there are over 2 seconds between me and Ricardo. So now I can be a little cautious here. Come on, Mazda, what are you doing? Go ahead, go. Alright, he's going to slow up.
Car right. Clear.
So this is, I know I'm not battling anybody, that's okay. This is just to get used to looking in the rearview mirror, keeping an eye on what's in front and what's in back. We have a Mazda behind us, I think. And you gotta remember to check the fuel and the tires at the end of the race, which I'm not used to doing because I've been running fixed setups for over a decade, and I just don't remember to check the fuel and the tires at the end. So we will try and remember to do that this time. Yeah, I watched the second and part of the third video in Chris Hayes' series on setups. Highly recommended. Alright. And that will give, you know, you can talk about this stuff. You can talk about tires and the temperatures. It's pretty cool stuff.
Sorry, man.
And just try not to make any mistakes. And yes, when I started, did some practice this morning, just, you know, a few handful of laps. I was like, why does this car feel so easy to drive? I'm sliding all over the place. And I'm talking about, you know, the force feedback in my wheel. And it's because yesterday I did an AI race in the Formula 3 Dallara at Silverstone, which Silverstone is coming up in 2 weekends. And that's part of an 8 race series that I put together, or I'm putting together right now, for when I'm away. And those are all AI races.
How many laps is it?
Well, it's about 25 for us. Alright, oh, you got the Mustang coming up on Ricardo. He's 13 seconds. And another reason I'm doing these races with not little competition, but this early mornings, just get used to not making mistakes, being consistent. And, oh, going back to the feeling of the car after doing Formula 3 yesterday, not an hour ago, not 3 hours ago, but yesterday. It took a while for me to get used to this car. Alright, still have, okay, Ricardo looks like he's 5 seconds behind us. And Callum is 8 seconds. Again, he's in the Mustang. Okay, the red are the Jettas, blues are the Mazdas. Okay, Ricardo is now 6 seconds behind us. We got Callum. And Callum is 5 seconds behind us. We are on lap number 8. Not halfway done yet. This will be my only race today, hopefully. Yesterday, when I went to check my Streamlabs, I noticed that it was recording one of my side screens. So all I saw was WindowNet. And then when I wanted to do my second race, there was some good competition in the Solstices. So that was a lot of fun. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's 2 seconds. Should be able to see him in my my side view mirrors. See him in the rear view mirror. Let's see where he's going to pass us here. Yep, got the blue flag. Okay, let's see where. Alright.
Right side.
That's India one.
Clear on the right.
Ooh, Callum.
Do I get 4 points?
Alright, now. You don't want to lose your focus here. I'm like watching him. That was a lot of fun. And you got to still pay attention what's behind you here. Stay focused on your line. Like that right there. Okay. I don't know how these guys do it. Well, I know how they do it. They race a lot. I don't know how much practice they do. And they're just, they have a certain amount of talent and skill. Okay, we are 6 seconds. And we've got some Mazdas behind him. They're 8 seconds, so they will catch us soon. So the Mustang caught us 10 laps in. Actually, I thought it would be faster than that. So the Mustang, who is a driver 61 person, Callum McIntyre, he caught us in 10 laps. But then again, I don't know how much gap there was at the beginning of the race.
Cheers, Ricardo.
Okay, so looks like we got the Mazdas behind us right now, and it looks like they're battling. So that's another thing you need to pay attention to. You might have one car coming up, that's no big deal. But when you have a group of cars that are battling, you don't want to mess up their race. You don't want them to mess up yours either, of course. Especially if you're a slower car and you want to keep up, because once you break apart, it's very hard to catch up. Found that out at Charlotte. First couple of races, I would slow down to let the other cars pass, and that was not the best option at the time. So we have 2 cars battling coming up. Here they come. Second behind, they can pass me right here. Come down this next straight here. Right here. Alright guys, go.
Right side. Clear.
Alright, go, no problem there.
Juggle, we can't hear you, mate.
Okay, so that's first and second, I think.
Sorry, my come off the sun, so you can pass me if you want.
That's a battle for first and
Sorry
second.
about that.
I'm in no rush to come past those. You carry on with yours.
Alright, let's evaluate
Thanks,
what's
Benjamin.
going on here. We got more Mazdas behind us. Got
He drove off the track.
no real battles going. No battle in the Mazda. They got
Yeah,
third
left,
place. He's 5 seconds behind. Steve looks like he's a lap down. And Joaquin, 10 seconds. So we got 3 Mazdas coming up in the next 10 seconds.
What'd you do to him, Callum?
I stayed away. He literally just drove off the track.
Yeah, it looks kind of funny from the rearview mirror. Bad luck, I guess.
Alright, 2 seconds. The Mazda is behind us. Got 2, 5, and 8. So this is a third place Mazda. So you can pass this over here. So that's another reason I'm doing these races.
Car right. Clear on the right.
There we go. So when the car passes, you always want to see if there's any other cars coming up behind you. Alright, so we should have, oh, here comes Steve. And hopefully my Streamlabs is all set up correctly. You know, number one, you got to turn it on. Number two, got to make sure you have your right monitor. Number three, you got to make sure you have the sound working correctly. And number four, and make sure it's on performance mode. Alrighty, so this is. And then we have two Mazdas battling for 4th and 5th behind him. Go.
Car right. Clear.
Alright, so. Boy, you lose a lot of momentum when you do that. Alright, so. We got 4, 5, and 6 are battling here.
13 thought.
Here we go, guys. It's all yours.
Thank you, James.
Car right.
No problem. Have at it.
Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Clear. Right
¿Quieres pasar
side.
aquí, Rubén?
Clear on the right.
Alright, got more Mazdas behind us. Now you gotta be careful not to get caught up in anybody else's wreck. Unfortunately, those 4 Mazdas were able to pass me at a good time. This is not gonna be
Sorry,
easy.
sorry, go, right, yeah, go. Sorry.
Car right.
Alright, he's good.
Sorry,
Clear.
guys. I just lost control.
Okay, so let's see. And you still gotta pay attention to your line. Got some more Mazdas behind us. Okay, there you go.
Right side.
Stay on the road.
Still there. Clear on the right.
So 17 laps in. Alright, I gotta pay attention here.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Wow. Alright.
Right side.
Thank you.
Clear.
Appreciate it.
Alright, you go ahead.
Car right. Clear on the right.
And what do we have? Oh, we got Callum again.
Car right.
Callum is coming up. Now he's behind
Clear.
us. 12 seconds. Alright, where is Ricardo? I don't see him on my relative box here. Alright, so I'm not using trading paints. I'm not using Crew Chief. I'm not using Race Lab apps or anything. And I'm looking forward to I do have them, I just don't have them hooked up. Just trying to see how much I can do with the basic stuff here, but I know that would increase the enjoyment of my racing here. I haven't tweaked any settings in my Hulsick Valve Sprint pedals. I haven't made any tweaks to my Fanatec steering wheel, which is wonderful. Big upgrade from my MOMO. Alright, we'll lap more around 18, so we got about 6-7 more laps. And the only change I've made in the setup is bringing the fuel down to 3.2. And I realize that, you know, there's only 2 cars here in the Solstice, but that's fine. So you get used to driving in multi-class. And after I'm done this series of races, I'll have my 8 AI races posted. And after that, I'll be back. And I'll probably move up to the Jetta, but I really need to start studying, you know, tires and all that kind of stuff. And that setup is just too much. But still look at tire temps and experiment with the Jetta, and look at experimenting with, you know, changing tire pressures and see how it affects the car. Now, one thing that I read is you may not get faster, but it'll change the feeling of the car. I think that's Callum behind us. Alright, let's...
Left side. Clear on the left.
He's got that wiggle going on. I'm gonna see him at the top of the hill. He's probably really fun to watch. Really fun to watch. Isn't this great? He's a driver 61, so when somebody mentions that, you know, what great advertising for them.
Guns up.
Alright, so who's behind me? We got some Jettas.
Be
11
careful, be
seconds.
careful, be careful.
Tonto, tío.
I told you to be careful, guys.
It's a yellow flag. Let's see what's going on up here.
Car stopped on the right. Let's go left.
Sorry, Guillermo, but you turning on me, man. I'm completo inútil.
Alright, so where's Ricardo? Okay, so I'm kind of glad I slowed up there.
Blue flag or not, I'm allowed to go for the move, man. Un inútil, no hay otro nombre.
So those guys are battling 11th and 12th, it looks like. And something happened before that. So we'll take a look at that. That's lap 21, so we'll go back and take a look at that. Just that one. Alrighty, yeah, there. So after this, I'll take a look at my tires and compare them to an earlier race where I recorded the tire temps. But I'm not pushing the car that hard, so... Alright. Gotta show up. Gotta show up. Race as much as you can. The daily thing.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Alrighty, so we should be ending in 3 or 4 laps.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm not traffic guy.
Lap 21.
Bit hectic. Bit hectic.
Lap 21, or lap 23.
Gracias, Ricardo.
Okay, so after this race,
Jesus.
First thing we're going to do is to check the fuel. Look at the tire temps. I'm just using the baseline setup, which I guess is the same
Do you guys have some sort of history?
for all the tracks. I don't know. Alright, we got some
Hey
Mazda.
Tony, if you are still there, I apologise for that. I didn't intend to hit you.
Mazdas coming up behind. Are they battling? This is first and second, I think. Oh.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear.
Look at that going off the street. They're doing good. They're battling first and second. Anybody behind me? No. Okay.
White flag. Stay smooth.
Alrighty. One more lap. So 26 laps. This is lap 25. Okay, there's somebody coming up behind us. Looks like a Jetta. That may or may not catch us. Yeah, it was fun racing the Formula 3 yesterday. I finally figured out how to change the strength of field and also how to start in the back. So, came up through.
Dude!
Uh-oh.
You are so retarded, my friend. You are so retarded.
That doesn't sound good.
What are you doing, boy?
Okay, go back to...
Nice.
You got about
Well
2 laps
GG.
of fuel left.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
3.2 works good. Alright, so check the fuel.
Good rest.
Alright.
Good right, smart.
For the incident. Thank you,
You won?
Thank you.
Yes.
Boy. Slow it up to 12.
Be careful, be careful.
È tutto ready, io!
And this is where I think I'm coming into this one now. And there I am. I came into the picture right there waiting for
Sorry,
this to-
Guillermo, but you turned in on me, man.
Alrighty. The hell was that?
The time is 8:12 a.m.
Okay, let's take a look at the results. Strength of field was 1860. We were in the top split. Again, there were only 2 cars in our class. There were only 3 splits. And we gained 26 irating and 1/10 in safety rating. Okay. Looking good. Thanks for watching.